This is Thatsbeautyxo, in other words, Iness, and today I'm going to be doing 3 simple and easy aeroplane looks, and for that I do show you them. You're probably like, who wears makeup on a plane? Come on, Iness. Well, you never know if you want to go and meet someone, or if you're going to go see a loved one and you don't want to look like a dead fish. So, I'm going to show you these really nice 3 makeup ideas. So the very first one is a nice natural makeup look, which is just if you're going to see family. The second one is more of a nice, a little bit more makeup on if you're going to go see a loved one, or if you want to look as best as you can and not like really poopy and gross. And then the third one is just a way to make sure that your face is nice and bright and your eyes are bright and you're not like looking really tired, even though you probably feel really tired. So yes, and let's get started inside the clip. So the very first look that we're going to do is the fresh face, which is just the nice brightening face one. So what you're going to do is you're obviously going to want to put on a moisturiser before. I've already put on my moisturiser, but our very first thing that we're going to use is a BB cream, and a BB cream has moisturiser inside, so it's kind of your 2-in-1. So if you have not put on your moisturiser, you already have one in your BB cream. So I'm going to do that right now. Ooh. So I'm just going to get some so that it covers up any of like my redness and just stuff that I don't want people to think I'm gross or anything, and just making it look as natural as possible. So once you have finished applying on your BB cream, you want to sort out those dark circles. So first I'm going to get some concealer, and this is just like the one that I'm always using because I'm in love with it. So again, don't forget to do that V, as I said about a couple videos back. And also make sure that you're going inwards to make sure that you don't get wrinkles at a very young age. And I'm just going to do that to the other side as well, obviously. So once you have finished applying onto your concealer, you want to put on something that's going to highlight, not like your inner corner, but just kind of highlight your under eyes so then they look a little bit more awake. And you don't want to put like a lot of it, but you're just going to highlight it, and you want to slightly rub that in, but you still want to have that brightening. Once you have finished brightening up your eyes, it's time to really brighten up your face, but not too much. But I'm going to be using my Calvin Klein, it says hydrating moisturizing foundation, but since this is a little bit more lighter for me, it just highlights my face. So I'm going to just kind of mix it up together. And I'm just going to use just a little bit because this goes a long way. Like that. And you can apply it anywhere else, but that's where I like to brighten. I'm sorry if I make these like really weird faces. So now once you're finished, you can either use a brush, or I just personally like to use my fingers and just brush out your eyebrows to just clean them up. And then now just apply a nice powder. You can use whatever one that you want. I'm just going to use this L'Oreal True Match Minerals, and the way it just looks a bit like this. You want to carefully open it, and it just has a little thing inside. Just get it like the product is there, like that. And then just apply it to all the places, and I just like to rub and then dab to like the concealer to really just set that all and make sure that it's not oily or anything, and just make sure that it just stays there, and it just gives a really nice finish. So now this is the finished look for the eye brightening, refreshing face, and that's just what it looks like. It's just really nice and simple, and just doesn't make you look like as if you are really tired and you just stayed up, even if you have. So it just really changes your face and makes you look more presentable. So now let's move over to the natural look. So now I'm going on to the nice natural look, and I'm going to start off with like the same base with the fresh look, so you can just redo that onto your face, and you're just gonna look like this again. And now we're just gonna add on a couple things to make this look a bit more pizzazzed, but then not as pizzazzed and still looking natural. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my bronzer, and this is gonna contour the face and get a bit more of a like bang of an effect, but not too much of a bang. So this is just the bronzing compact powder, and I'm just gonna get just a little bit. You don't wanna look too heavy, and just getting it like here, and just do a free, which is how I do it. Make sure that you get onto your temples. So just do a free, and then just blend it out. Like so, and then move on to the next one. And the only reason why I am blending it out is because it's a bit harsh. But just make sure that it's to your liking. Like so. And then now let's move on to making your eyes look a bit more like, just a little bit more boom. I don't know why I'm using all this stuff, but yeah, just a little bit more boom. So I'm going to use this white eyeshadow. If you can just use any, as long as it's a white but matte white one. And I'm just using this like smudging brush. I'm just getting it and putting it to my inner corner. And then blend it out after, obviously. Well, you can leave it like that, but it's just to awaken the eye a bit more. And just get more if you want. So now more with the eyes is just kind of making the eyes a bit more of a jump. So I'm going to use one of my favourite mascaras. And this is just the Benefit They're Real mascara. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I did it in some of my makeup collections. So if you want to see that, go and find that video. Yeah, and this is just the Benefit They're Real one. And I'm just going to apply it how I apply my mascara. And this is how the brush actually does look like. And I'm just going to apply that to my eyes. So I have just now finished applying the mascara, and as you can see my eyelashes look a little bit more thicker, but they still look natural and perfect for this look. So now I'm going to move on to the eyelid, and I'm going to be using my Elizabeth Arden Advanced Eye Thick Primer, and I am in love with this as well. And I'm just going to get just a little bit, and I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow. It's just to really mattify the eye and just kind of make, I have veiny eyes, so this is going to make my eyes not as veiny, and it's going to make my eyes more matte and pretty. Now we're going to finally move over to the lippies, and first you want to apply some lip moisturiser. I'm just going to be using this Carmex because it just really works really well. And then, because we don't want to go heavy with red lipstick or anything, we're going to go over with a nice nude lip gloss, and this is just the L'Oreal Paris Bare Natural Gentle Lip Conditioner, and this is also moisturising but still nice. And you just roll it up from here, and then the look just comes out. So that is it for the lips, and that's it for the whole entire look. So I hope that you really enjoyed it. So now once you have done with your natural look, you're obviously done with your natural look, and you want to remove all of your makeup to start with the dramatic one. So you want to start with a nice fresh base, and again make sure that you have moisturised your face with a nice moisturiser. So for this dramatic look, you're first going to want to start off with a heavy foundation. Not heavy, but a nicely covered foundation, because you're obviously going to care about what you look like, and you want to make sure that it's nice and covered up on the edges. So this just means all your redness and any scars or any acne scars that you have or anything like that. As you can see, I changed from using my fingers, and I'm actually using my beauty blender to just blend it in, and I'm using the bottom, but yeah, and I'm just using my beauty blender. And now I have finished, so now I'm going to set all of that with a nice powder. First I'm going to use my Keek Refill one, which is like my everyday one basically. But just use the powder that is good for you. And then you want to move over to something that's going to stop your oiliness. So I'm going to use this Feather Finish translucent powder. And I'm using the sponge that comes with it, just a little tiny bit. So just dab the forehead, just a little bit, just to make sure that your forehead is not. And also down to the nose, and just from here, and also your chin, just a bit everywhere. It depends where you get your nose doing this. And then you just want to get your brush and just quickly blend it in, just in case if the translucent have gone a bit everywhere. So now you want to start off by using a bit of blush, and I just like to use this cream blush, and I really do like this. And you just want to get a little bit to your cheeks, and then you want to blend it out using your finger, or you can use a foundation brush or something. Actually, I'm going to use my beauty blender, which can just make the process a bit more faster. Like that. And then now we're going to go over to the eyes. So first we're going to start off by using a mascara, obviously, to really just make your eyes nice and pop. So first I'm going to use this Define Eyelash one, and it's just going to really make my lashes defined. And as you can see, I'm not actually using a lot because we're going to make our eyelashes pop even a little bit more by using a different mascara. And this is just the Miss Sporty Pump Up mascara, and this is just a huge gigantic applicator, and it's almost the size of my eye, which actually scares me. But yeah, and you want to apply that so your eyelashes are thin and long, but still thick but long. If that makes sense, like it's thin, but like makes your eyelashes look bigger. See, I put my mascara, which is what you're meant to do after your eyeshadow, but as I did say dramatic, you can keep it a bit like this with a bit more colour to your face, blush, whatever, but you can put on a bit of eyeshadow like I'm going to do now. So I just now finished with the dramatic eyes, and now I'm going to go over to the lips. But before that, I do go over to lips. Obviously, this isn't really like that dramatic, but if you are older than the age of 11, or if you just want to spice up the look and look a bit more dramatic, then you can just add on a bit of mascara, like a lot more mascara, and some eyeliner, and just make it however dramatic that you want it to be. And you can also add in your eyebrows, just like fill in your eyebrows and just do something to them to make them darker, or to just have eyebrows on fleek. So now let's move on to the lips. So for the lips, I'm going to be using the Vital Radiant Lip Colour, and I'm going to be using the one in Pomegranate, and I'm not going to use like the whole thing on my lips. I'm going to just dab it slightly, just a little bit, and I'm obviously not going to use it like that because it's a freeze, but I'm just going to rub it in. And then just to make a nice glossy but not as pink like lips, I'm going to use my new Baby Lips in Peach Kiss, and this is also going to make a nice gloss finish like so. And you can obviously put on a nice red lipstick or anything that you want, but this is just kind of the extent that I'm going to go to. So yes, that is it for the makeup look. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And also just a quick little word, for these next 2 weeks I will not be posting any videos because I'm going to be in Morocco, and there will be no internet for me to be posting any videos. So I'll see you guys in 3 weeks. So please don't go to my channel and see that I have not had like no videos. Or you can, but you just won't see a video for 2 weeks because I'll be in Morocco. So yes, and it's not like in Morocco, it's a place that I'll be in Morocco, there won't be no internet. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And thank you so much for nearly hitting 60 subscribers. So yes, and I'll see you guys next week. No, in 3 weeks. Bye!